Hey guys, what's up? It's Rocky54 here, and welcome to my horror pack unboxing for December 2020. This one was a little bit late, because of the holidays and all that. Normally I would have gotten it by the end of the year, but unfortunately I didn't. But it's right here. Yeah, hopefully I got some good stuff in here. And I would also just want to say I'm still using that phone stand I got for Christmas. I just wanted to say that in this video. Sorry about that. I have it paused on Disney Plus right now. I was watching Phineas and Ferb, and it just went off for some reason. But I was gonna say, I wanted to say I'm sorry if the camera slants. There was a little attachment with the phone stand that actually has it to lock the position of it in place. But I think I may have locked it in the wrong place, so hopefully it works out for the best. Okay, so the first film we have up here. It doesn't even look like this one has a title on it. Oh, geez, that was hard to find. Is this movie called Z? It looks like this is the HorrorPack exclusive for the month. I'm not quite sure because it says HorrorPack on the spine, but this was released by Raven Banner, who's a Canadian distributor. I've never heard of this, but that was hard to find the title of it. It's called Z. I just had to look on the spine for it. But yeah, I've never heard of this one. I don't actually know if this is the exclusive for the month or not. But sounds kind of interesting. And then the next one up is, oh, nice. This is actually awesome because they put the first one in, I believe, the last pack actually. And I was wanting to see this. This is awesome. They put this in here, but they put The Conjuring 2 in here. I remember seeing this back in theaters, like back when it was in theaters. I remember thinking it was a pretty good movie. I thought it was a bit overrated because of people were like saying it's like, like the next, like, I don't know, like people were saying it's like, oh my God, it's like so amazing. It's like one of the best horror movies ever. Like it's not that good, but it was a pretty good movie. Definitely as far as horror sequels go, definitely one of the better ones because there's so many horror sequels that are just bad. I've been wanting to see this again for a while. I haven't seen it since theaters, so I'm really excited to rewatch this. And if you guys remember when I used to do Life Stories, my most interesting movie theater experience comes from seeing this in the theater. But that's awesome that they have the second one in there because I've been wanting to see The Conjuring 2 again. I've been wanting to see all of the Conjuring movies, really. And the next one, okay, no, this is the HorrorPack exclusive. So I guess HorrorPack, just had a part in maybe distributing Z, but this is the HorrorPack exclusive, and it's this movie called A Cadaver Christmas. I'm actually very glad that they included a Christmas film in the HorrorPack this time around. Normally with their shipping times, it doesn't, like, get here before Christmas, because it'd be cool if it did, but I understand, like, how the shipping works, especially during the holidays. But yeah, no, this almost looks a bit like, this almost reminds me a little bit of like the Belko Experiment or Game Over Man in a way. When a dark force takes over the morgue during the Christmas holiday, a ragtag band of heroes has to save humanity from the growing army of Walking Dead. This is going to be very interesting. Hopefully this will be a good Christmas slasher. I'm glad that they put a Christmas movie in here for the month of December. And then the last one in here is this movie called, oh geez, the disc is very loose. I could kind of feel something. I thought it seemed a little bit heavier. The disc is definitely loose in this one. But yeah, it's this movie called Blood Feast, which I don't think I've ever heard of. Trying to see if I have heard of it. Is there anybody known? One of the actresses from a Date movie is in it, Sophie Monk. That's how I know her. Yeah, just this sounds familiar, like the title of it sounds familiar, but I really don't think I've actually ever heard of this. That's very interesting. It says on the front that it's actually based on the horror classic by Herschel Gordon Lewis, so I guess maybe this is a remake of a classic film. Maybe I've heard of the original and I haven't heard of this one. I won't like read the plot synopsis out loud because it's a little bit longer written on here, but it looks like, oh, it seems like it's kind of a cannibal movie. It says, after part of it, says, after this pivotal night, Fuad begins a new life in which murder and cannibalism become his daily breed. Okay, I love cannibal movies. It's one of the things that, like, when I think of, like, when I think of things that like do actually scare me, like the thought of real cannibals actually does scare me. But yeah, so like that's why I love watching cannibal movies. I mean, I haven't seen a lot of them. I mean, I've seen Cannibal Holocaust, I've seen The Green Inferno, I've seen the terrible, terrible unofficial sequel to Cannibal Holocaust, which is called Green Inferno in some places. I've seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'm trying to think of any others that I've seen. I don't think I've seen. Oh, I've seen the remake of The Hills Have Eyes. But yeah, no, I haven't seen too many, and I want to see more because it's definitely a genre that I think can be really. Oh, geez, I've seen Wrong Turn. What the hell am I? I'm thinking of more and more as I go along. I've seen the first Wrong Turn movie. But yeah, like I definitely want to see more cannibal movies because it's a concept that can be done really, really well and be really, really enjoyable, and definitely not one that you can laugh at. Because a lot of horror I laugh at, but that's like not a diss. It's like that's just how it affects me because I don't get scared by horror movies really, except for like a couple, but. Geez, I forgot where I was going with that. Oh yeah, I was gonna say like, cannibal movies are ones that you can still laugh at in that regard if you understand what I'm saying when it comes to horror movies, but they are a little scarier than most, so it gives them a distinct quality that I really enjoy seeing, but yeah, hopefully this one will be pretty good. That's a really cool cover on it too. But yeah, this seems like a pretty good haul. I mean, I've only seen one of the movies in here, but I'm very excited to check out the others. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Subscribe for more content. Please leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. And remember, you guys, whenever becoming a satyr, say no to drugs.